Let's get into this lash fill appointment. This is part 1. I will be doing the inner corner lashes. So if you are interested in knowing how to do inner corner eyelashes, then keep on watching. So I always start off with my lash baths for new sets and for fills. And a lash did come off, so that is fine because it did come off with its natural eyelash. I'm going to rinse and dry, brush them out before I apply gel pads and tape. So these are my gel pads. There's always a left and a right one. Make sure you guys put it on the right eye. And I always adjust it, never go into the waterline, and always just make sure that they feel comfortable. And then I'm going to grab my 2 pieces of tape, place one in the inner corner and one in the outer corner. And I'm going to just make sure those bottom eyelashes are completely covered. And then I'm going to do some brushing. You could see this natural lash on the lash extension and my 2 tweezers. All right, let's get into taking out the outgrown eyelashes. So I'm going to go through each one. This is always going to be a little bit of a process because you want to be careful. You don't want to, hurt the client by taking these off. And I'm doing the pop-off method. Most of my fans are placed on the side as side placements, so I do have to do the pop-off method for most of them. But then I do also do the banana peel for some of them too. This one is hanging on for dear life. It's literally at the tip of the natural eyelash. So that one came off very easily. Sometimes there are stubborn ones and you have to mess with it a little bit. And I'm just going back and forth to both eyes. This one, the base was not even attached anymore. Or maybe I missed it on her full set appointment. Or sorry, her last fill, I mean. But yeah, the base was not attached. So that one was kind of easy to take off as well. But I'm just going through each one, make sure that, if they don't look freshly placed, I want them off. Usually you want to be about 0.5 to a millimeter away from the skin. So if it's more, I take it off. And I always go through them and brush them as well as I remove them, just because I could see better if I missed any. And now I'm going to start with the inner corners. So I also like to do this little trick, which most lash artists know about. You put the tape in the middle of the eyelid and stretch it so you have more visual of those inner corners. And I did place another piece of tape underneath just because I could still see her bottom eyelashes. And you want them to be completely covered so you don't get them stuck to the bottom when you're placing those extensions at the top. So see how easy they are able to be viewed now. And then I also grabbed a piece of tape and moved those extensions out of the way. So if you are a beginner and you are struggling with the inner corners, do this. It will help you a lot. And now I'm gonna just add some inner corner lashes. These are all 8s right here, 8s and then 10s. It sometimes takes a while to isolate, so be patient. Like, this is raw, no edited. I am taking my time to lash this inner corner. But I always start with the healthiest lash at the beginning. Those little tiny ones you can see that I'm missing at the beginning, I'm not lashing those. Those are like very small. They're kind of curled in. So I'm going to go to my longest, strongest eyelash and attach my first extension. And think about it, once I remove that tape from the eyelid, all those lashes are going to go right back into the inner corner. So it's not going to look like it's missing any anyways. And then I did top placement, I believe, on this one. One tip I can give you is if the lashes are way too close to the tape, grab the natural lash and just lift it up just to avoid it getting stuck to the tape. And we are all done with the inner corner lashes. So just carefully remove the tape off the eyelashes, brush them, And yes, I can work with these nails. And we are done.